without the support of the sponsors you hear throughout the game. We encourage you to visit their businesses and use their service as often as possible. Be sure to tell them thanks for their support. Now, sit back and enjoy the game, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
From Leo High School in Leo, Cedarville, Indiana, welcome to another production of Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com. Today, in the conference opener, the Norwell Knights take on the Leo Lions. Good afternoon, friends, and welcome aboard. I'm Derek Ducker, pleased to be bringing you the action here this afternoon from Leo, Cedarville, about a 45-minute drive from Ossian. It is an overcast day, relatively cool, mid-50s here as we approach game time. The plate meeting is underway. The lights are on here at Leo with some potential impending rain on the doorstep. It is going to be fast-moving, and we have had intermittent light showers throughout the day, so we could be battling the rain similar to last night. The difference being yesterday we started at a much warmer temperature, and it fell throughout the game pretty quickly and became an overcast and windy day. The wind not a factor here today, as it's fairly pleasant at the moment. We're staying dry right now. But again, that light rain is on the doorstep. Norwell comes into this one 5-3, coming off a loss last night at Concordia 2-1 on the road at Masucci Field. They will take on Leo here in the conference opener. The Lions come in with a record of 7-1, receiving votes this week in the Class 3A IHS BCA poll. And we'll go ahead and join the public address announcer right now for the starting lineups.
Norwell Knights and your Leo Lions. Let's meet your starting lineups for tonight. First for the visiting Norwell Knights, coached by Mr. Andy McLean. Leading off and playing center field, number 2, Caleb Poland.
Let's go, Caleb!
Batting second and playing second base, number 16, Garrett Raybright.
Go, Garrett! Woo-woo!
Batting third, playing third base, number 17, Belden Glasgow.
Go,
Batting
Belden.
fourth and catching, number 11, Ian Clark.
Woo!
Batting fifth, playing first base, number 3, Christian Bohada.
Go, Bo!
Batting sixth, playing shortstop, number 6, Garrison Braggy.
Go, Garrison!
Batting seventh and pitching, number 35, Caden Mann.
Go, Caden!
Batting eighth and DHing, number 15, Cole Lewison.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Let's go,
Playing left field,
Cole!
number 5, Corbin Costello.
Let's go, Corbin!
And batting ninth and playing right field, number 4, Levi Laddig.
Let's go, Levi!
Now the starting lineup for your Leo Lions, coached by Mr. Gary Rogers. Leading off for the Lions and playing second base, number 8, Aiden Stevens. Batting second in right field, number 14, Nick Jolly. Batting third, playing third base, number 17, Christian Brubaker. Batting cleanup, number 21, shortstop Nick Tucker. Batting fifth, playing left field, number 15, AJ Restivo. Batting sixth, playing first base, number 16, Max Minnick. Batting seventh in center field, number 19, Tyler Parker. Batting eighth, catching, number 11, Easton Embry. And batting ninth on the mound for the Lions tonight, number 20, Ryan Hackworth. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd please rise and join us in the playing of the national anthem.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Are you suffering from chronic pain? Maybe you just had a knee replacement, or are an athlete injured during a recent game, or just someone who tweaked your back perfecting your golf swing. Choose IPT for your physical therapy. IPT is a cost-effective therapy provider who accepts all insurance plans. We offer the highest credentialed and most reputable staff in the area. We're open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and can schedule you the same day you call. You can find any of our 17 Indiana Physical Therapy locations near you and know that we will assist you in getting you back to work, play, and life. Contact IPT or your physician to start your therapy today. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit. indianapt.com. It's Friday fun every Friday afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Bowling Center in Bluffton. Only $1 per game and 50 cents for shoes from 3 to 6 every Friday. Parents, don't forget the Bowling Center hosts birthday parties as well as company parties. The Bowling Center, located at 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton with 22 lanes, leaks for youth, men, and women, and a full snack shop. Enjoy Friday fun every Friday afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Bowling Center in Bluffton.
Now, welcome back to Leo as the rain has begun to fall here this afternoon. I spoke too soon when I said we were staying dry because about 38 seconds later the rain began. It is not a heavy rain and is more of a nuisance than anything else, but the umbrella is back out just like yesterday as we try to keep this equipment dry so we can keep this broadcast on the air. Here's how Leo will line it up defensively this afternoon. Left to right in the outfield, it'll be A.J. Restivo in left, Tyler Parker in center, Nick Jolly in right. Left to right on the infield, Christian Brubaker at third, Nick Tucker at short, Aiden Stevens at second, and Max Minnick at first. Easton Embry gets the start behind the dish today. And on the mound for Leo is number 20, Ryan Hackworth. Hackworth, the starter here this afternoon, as we're just about set to get underway. Hackworth for Leo wears number 20 and is a junior on a junior-heavy squad. A few seniors sprinkled in as well and one sophomore. So essentially an upper-class team with not a lot of young kids. They were very young a season ago. Norwell going with their typical lineup at the top. Caleb Kohler, Garrett Waybright, Belden Glasgow to bat here in the top of the first. They'll be followed by Clark, Bohetta, and Bragi in the middle, and Mann, Lewison, and Leidig at the bottom of the order today for Norwell. As we get set to go, Caleb Kohler will stand in from the right-handed batter's box as we're going to get underway a little bit early today by a couple of minutes. Opening game of the Northeast 8 Conference slate for both of these teams. Norwell looking to battle back after a down year a season ago in the conference at 3-4. The first pitch is a fastball that just missed down and in, and we are underway this afternoon at 4:57. Kohler on the season, a .276 hitter. Did not have a good night last night. There's a fastball called a strike. Right at the knees. Back-to-back fastballs to begin the game here by Hackworth. We saw a lot of fastballs thrown last night by the freshman Tyler Grossman, who went a complete game. That ball is flown out towards right and pretty deep, but out of play. And it's 1-2. Caleb squared that one up pretty good. As players try to get control of the baseball here. Just a little bit of water can make things very difficult. Can make things difficult on the defense as well. A ball and 2 strikes here to Caleb in the first batter of the contest. And it's a fastball, chopped foul at the plate. And Caleb will remain in the box. Kohler has had a knack for getting a lot of good quality at-bats this season, seen a lot of pitches from several different pitchers here on the season. And Hackworth will try the 1-2 again into his wind and fires. It's a fastball that Kohler pops up right side of the infield, going back towards the line and hauling it in is the first baseman Max Minnick for the first out of the inning. So 5-pitch at bat, Kohler sees 5 and ends up fouling out to Minnick over there at first, and Garrett Waybright will stand in now. Waybright on the season just .214, but only .167 coming into last night's ball game, and had a couple of hits for the Knights, including a ground ball single up the middle and a bunt single on a push bunt to the right side. Takes a breaking pitch on the first one he sees down and out. Garrett, a pretty reliable hitter a season ago. Doesn't hit for a ton of power, although has hit a lot towards the outfield this year. Takes a breaking ball right at the bottom of the knees for a strike call. Garrett just not been able to find the holes here in the first couple of weeks of the season. Again, Norwell coming in with a record of 5-3. He chops it foul at the plate. Garrett, a senior, one of the 5 seniors on this ball club, pretty senior-laden group, and has been playing together for a long time. He'll see the 1-2, and it's driven towards right field in the air. It's going to be playable for Nick Jolly out there in right, and he'll haul it in for the second out. And there are 2 gone here with bases empty in the top of the first. Well, you got to think Leo comes in as a favorite today. The Lions 7-1 receiving votes in this week's 3A IHS BCA poll, and they have shut out 5 of their 8 opponents on the season, only allowed 10 runs all year long in 8 games. A terrific average. A lot of good pitching on this squad. First pitch Bender in for a strike to Belden Glasgow, who has been the Knights' most consistent hitter on the season. .391. He's also hit for the most power. Leads the team in on-base percentage, doubles, homers, and RBI. Fastball misses away. A ball and a strike here to Belden. Hackworth has pounded the zone here in the first few batters of the ball game. 8 of 11 have hit the zone. The rain continues to lighten here at Leo and is showing signs of stopping. He gets Belden to chase off speed into the dirt. It's 1-2 now. Hackworth trying to go through the first 3 batters unscathed here today, as Leo looks to continue their home record of 6-0 on the season. Fastball and a cut and a miss. Not a good swing that time by Belden, and the side is retired. Norwell goes down in order in the top of the first after half an inning. It's Norwell nothing. Leo coming to bat.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs, and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe free should mean free. Not kind of free. Completely free. That's exactly what our free and easy checking account is. Free of fees, free of hassles, free of catches. You also get a free Visa check card, free online banking, free mobile banking, free telephone banking, free text and email alerts, and free e-statements. You get all this when you sign up for free and easy checking from First Bank of Bern. It's that simple. First Bank of Bern. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Leo. The Knights went down in order in the first. Couple of flyouts and a strikeout to end the inning from Belden Glasgow. And here's how Norwell lined it up defensively today to start the bottom of the first. Left to right in the outfield, it's Corbin Costello getting the start in left. He'll be DH'd for by Cole Lewison today. Caleb Kohler in center, Levi Leidig in right. On the infield at the corners, it's Belden Glasgow at third, Christian Bohanna at first, Garrison Bragi, Garrett Waybright up the middle. Ian Clark starts behind the dish for the 8th time in 9 games this year. The only game off he had was Saturday, where Eli Riley, the freshman, came in to catch for him. And Caden Mann on the mound today for the Knights. Mann, a junior, fourth game of the season. He'll be appearing in here as Aiden Stevens, the leadoff batter, fouls the first pitch out of play right over our heads. He's thrown in 9 innings on the year, a record of 1-0, ERA 3.89, 14 strikeouts to just 8 walks, so a pretty good ratio for Caden. Slipped off the mound that time. It's a pretty steep mound here at Leo, and he threw it right into the ground, and it skipped a couple of times before it made it to the plate. Leaving the count at a ball and a strike. Rain is now done here for the moment anyway. Could see more rain intermittently throughout the afternoon, but right now it is done, which leaves us at 55 degrees today, but actually much warmer than yesterday. Despite it being a couple of degrees cooler, it feels much warmer just because of the wind not being a factor. That's fouled straight back to the screen. Leaving the count, or it will make the count now a ball and 2 strikes on Aiden Stevens. Tried a breaking pitch and missed way short again. 2-2 now. Again, an efficient first inning for Hackworth, just 13 pitches, 10 for strikes. Stevens, a senior for this ball club, listed at 5'10", 175. The 2-2 pitch is a chopper foul at the plate, and it'll roll foul, third base side. Again, Leo has lights here, so if we do play late tonight, especially with it being kind of a darker day, the lights started on at game time here this afternoon. Leo in their home gray with purple lions written across the front, white trim, white numbers, white pants. Norwell in their road navy blue, Vegas gold numbers, Vegas gold trim, and gray pants as man misses again, and a great at-bat here to start the offense for Leo. A 3-2 count now to Aiden Stevens. He'll see his 7th pitch of the at-bat, and it's ball 4, and it gets away from Clark. So leadoff base on balls here issued to Aiden Stevens by Caden Mann. And that'll send Nick Jolly to the plate here in the first. Nick, 2 seasons ago, had the game-winning RBI double here at Leo as the Lions took it 4-3 from Norwell. Norwell winning last year 5-3 at home. And Leo winning 9-2 the previous year. That was at Parkview Field. So Leo leads 2-1. There's a ground ball. 5-4 picked up by Waybright. And the throw was a little low, and it was actually in and out of the glove of Waybright, but he was able to barehand it and step on the bag for the only out. Should have been 2, but the Knights will get 1 out of it. So reaching on the fielder's choice is Jolly, who really likes to pull the baseball. Been like that for a long time. Got the opportunity to play with Jolly for a number of years of my life. Brubaker, the batter now, fouls the first pitch away. As we're getting sprinkles again here at Leo. That pitch missed. Not sure where it missed. Ball and a strike, though, here to Brubaker. Christian Brubaker wears number 17, junior, 6'3", 190. And Mann will try a pickoff throw. We're a little obstructed from first base today as we're situated about a similar position as we were yesterday at Concordia down the first base line, looking right towards third at ground level again today, and outside, of course, in the elements. Here's a fastball that's popped up towards right, playable for Leidig, and he will make the catch for the second out of the inning. 2 gone here.
Now batting shortstop, number 21, Nick Tucker.
And Nick Tucker will bat now. Jolly holds it first with 2 out now. Man trying to work around a lead-off walk. You got Jolly to grounded to a fielder's choice. And then a pop-out by Brubaker. And he's checked on Jolly a couple of times now with a pickoff throw. Jolly, a 5'10" senior. One of 6 seniors on this Lions team. Tried an off-speed pitch on the first offering to Nick Tucker, and he missed it high. Ball and no strikes to Nick, the shortstop today, hitting in the cleanup hole for Leo. There goes the runner. The pitch is inside, and it gets away from Clark, and it would have been a stolen base, so it was ball 2. It just kind of went right off of Clark's glove on the inside. Now runner in scoring position for Leo here with 2 outs in the first. Stolen base for Jolly. An RBI opportunity for Nick Tucker. The 2-0. There's a strike call right at the belt. Good fastball that time, located on the outer edge. Fairly light crowd on hand again today, as folks just do not appreciate the bipolar Indiana weather this time of year. That fastball's driven in the air towards left, back at the wall, and it's off the wall. It'll be extra bases for Nick Tucker. It's an RBI double and Leo has the 1-0 lead.
Batting for Leo, number 15.
Boy, that ball was smoked again. Right out there off the left field wall, right over Costello's head. And now A.J. Restivo will bat with the runner in scoring position. He'll try to extend the Leo lead. The Knights gave up a run in the bottom of the first of last night's game and lost 2-1 to Concordia. Breaking ball up. And Restivo, the 6-foot junior, man, a fairly high leg kick, and it's sliced foul and out of play. Ball and a strike now as we're even in the count. Norwell has losses now on the season in the opener to South Adams, last Thursday to Homestead, and this past Monday to Concordia. There are 3 losses on the year. Breaking ball called strike 2. A lot of bend to that pitch. And Mann will try to limit the damage here in the first, as he's going to try to go right after Restivo, I think. Big secondary out there. It's a breaking ball that's past a diving Bragi into left field. They're going to wave the runner around. Here comes the throw from Costello. It is over Clark's head and gets away. And Tucker will take second base. It is a single, and a Restivo will take second base on the throw. It is another RBI single, and Leo leads 2-0.
Batting for the Lions, number 16, first baseman Max Minnick.
Well, Norwell just cannot get out of this first inning, as they'll start in a hole again. Well, it won't be an error on Costello because Restivo would have taken second anyway. Here's Max Minnick now, dangerous hitter for Leo. Max Minnick, an all-around good athlete. Strike call at the knees to Max. Started a couple minutes early this afternoon. Leo leading 2-0, bottom of the first. Couple of 2-out RBI for the Lions to take the early lead. That's sliced foul out of play. No balls and 2 strikes to Minnick. Mann has 21 pitches here in this first inning. Fairly lengthy inning. Be interesting to see who Coach McClain pulls out of the bullpen today should the Knights need someone. And the 0-2. Fastball called strike 3, and it fooled Minnick because he was looking for off speed. So the side is retired. Leo comes up with 2 runs on 2 2-out hits, and they lead 2-0 after 1 on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Every team knows that the double play can be a winning move. That's why me, Kevin Beatty, State Farm Agent, and my team are here to help you turn 2 by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call me, Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928.
A new adventure awaits. Above the clouds, beneath the waves, among the rocks, powered by the light around us. Each moment of time is precious. Go higher, deeper, further. Pursue your dreams. Powered by light. Any light never needs a battery. Citizen ProMaster. Go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
Welcome back to Leo's Cedarville. The Lions have taken an early 2-0 lead on a 2-out double from Nick Tucker and a 2-out single from A.J. Restivo to drive in Tucker. All that action there late in the inning for Leo after the leadoff walk by Mann, who scored, came around eventually to score. Norwell went down in order in that first inning pretty quietly. Ian Clark will lead off the inning for the Knights, to be followed by Bohata Breggy. Middle of the order due up here for the Knights in the top of the second as they try to answer a couple of Leo runs in the bottom of the first. 13 pitches thrown by Hackworth in that first inning, and Clark grounds the first pitch foul towards third, leaning a little bit on a pitch that was on the outer edge. As, again, the rain, which has been nuisance-like here this afternoon, continues to fade in and out of play here today, making things for a wet day again. Another breaking ball, and he grounds this one slowly towards short. Charging is Tucker, and throwing, and not in time. Clark beat it out, an infield single. I thought Tucker was going to get him, and he played it like he had a little more time than he did. Clark running well down the line, and he'll have a leadoff infield single to start the second for the Knights. Norwell had 7 hits yesterday, but was able to push across only 1 run. Norwell playing in their 7th road game in their first 9 of the season, 4-2 so far on the road, 1-1 at home, win over Mississinawa at home, and lost to Homestead. They'll play 2 at home on the back end of this week against Belmont and Carroll. Couple of really tough games. This is a very tough week for the Knights, one of the more challenging weeks of the season. Bohata squared to bunt and pulled back, and the pitch was down and out. Embry trying to pick off Clark at first, something Ian did last night himself to get the Knights out of a bases-loaded jam in the bottom of the 6th to keep Norwell in it. Hackworth will throw another pick off here. He's got a decent move, just kind of a jump move, kind of off the skateboard, and fires a fastball. But it was right on the bag. It was a great throw. Clark not with a huge lead out there and probably not looking to steal, trying to keep him close. If Bohata squares to bunt again, he does. Pulls back, pitches high, throw again back down to first, not in time, and it's 2-0 now. So Christian's got a good hitters count here. We mentioned that this is not a Leo team that gives up a lot of runs, just 10 runs in 8 games, shutting out 5 of their opponents. Over half their games have been for shutout wins. Squaring to bunt and pushing it foul is Bohata, and it'll be 2-1 now. Mann threw 22 pitches in his bottom of the first inning of work, 14 for strikes. Both pitchers hitting the zone at a good clip here early on. Similar to last night as well. Both pitchers throwing a lot of strikes last night. Made for a snappy game, an hour and 44 minutes. One of our quicker games of the year. 2-1 to Bohata. He bunts a breaking ball foul, and now he will have to swing away with 2 strikes. Not a situation where you want to bunt with 2 strikes. There are only limited situations where that's a possibility, and this is not one of them. So expect Bohata to be swinging away here. Hackworth has battled back from a 2-0 deficit in this at-bat. Garrison Breggy waits on deck for the Knights. Christian, one of 3 lefties in the Norwell lineup. The other 2, Glasgow and Breggy. And the pitch. And he did square to bunt, and he bunted it foul into the Leo dugout, and it'll be a strikeout. So Bohata unable to move Clark to second. This is where the Knights struggled last night. They were able to, again, tally 7 hits, but just couldn't get the situational hit or bunt that they needed. Bohata did lay down a nice sack bunt last night. And here's Garrison Breggy. Garrison, a 346 hitter, the junior wearing number 6 shortstop for the Knights today, as he has been all year. Pitches out. Another throw to first, and that one was a little closer. But ball 1 to the batter, Breggy. They're really concerned about Clark over there at first. Rain still falling lightly. The majority of folks here have the umbrellas up, including your broadcaster today. But glad to be with you for Game 2 of this week 2 more to come. Hackworth comes to the plate with a breaking pitch and gets Brady to swing and miss.
Here we go now. Right here, 6. Come on, Garrison.
It's been kind of mist-like outside today, at least in Ossian. It was on the drive up. Ran into pockets of rain. Breaking pitch in the dirt. It skipped in there. Well done by Easton Embry to keep it in front of him. And Breggy thought about giving chase, but was able to hold up. And now he'll hit with a 2-1 count. Hitter's advantage here. With Caden Mann, the pitcher, waiting on deck. 2-1 to Garrison. Fastball outside, 3 balls and a strike. Didn't miss by a whole lot there. Did Hackworth. Long look in this time by Hackworth as he slows down the game a little bit. That pitch dives down and out, and it'll be a walk. And the Knights have 2 runners aboard here with 1 out in the top of the second. And here's Caden Mann, a dangerous hitter. Mann on the year, 333, struck out looking with the tying run at second base last night at Concordia to end the threat in the 6th. But a base hit should score a run here as Clark runs with very good speed for a catcher. And Mann takes a fastball low. Hackworth has struggled a little bit here as of late. Last couple of batters, he's been a little more inconsistent trying to find the strike zone again. Fastball down again, and a fake throw that time by Embry as trying to keep Breggy close to first. They're not holding Breggy on. 2-0 here. Norwell with an opportunity to answer those 2 runs put up by Leo in the bottom of the first. And 3 consecutive fastballs in the dirt. And Hackworth has missed the strike zone on the last 5 pitches he's offered. And now he's behind 3-0 in danger of loading the bases with 1 out here for the Knights. There's a fastball. Get me over right at the knees for a called strike. Three and 1. Still a hitter's count here for Caden, with Cole Lewison, the designated hitter, waiting on deck, to be followed by Levi Leidig, should Mann or Lewison reach here in the inning. 3-1 pitch. Fastball, grounded foul right at the plate. And we're full at 3-2. So, Hackworth has battled back from a 3-0 deficit. He has filled the count, trying to get Mann. Really needs a strikeout here. And Lewison, who has some power as well, waits on deck. The Norwell lineup has been so balanced, driving in runs all season long. Payoff pitch. Wave and a miss. 2 gone. Caden strikes out swinging. It's Hackworth's 3rd strikeout already. 2 outs now here in the top of the second for Cole Lewison. And the pitch was in the dirt, but Lewison tried to check his swing and couldn't hold up, and it'll be a strike. Cole on the year hitting .231. Has DH'd a lot here this year for the Knights. Takes a fastball down, snap throw back to first, is in the dirt, blocked nicely by Max Minnick over there to keep it in front of him and hold it from going to the outfield. Pretty slow start to this ball game, a lot different than yesterday where we were through 4 innings in about 45 minutes, it felt like. 26 minutes into this one with 2 outs, top of the second in a 2-0 game. And Cole Lewison has a 1-1 count. The pitch. Off speed, diving down and out, and sliding over there to keep it in front of him was Easton Embry. Caught it underhand. Buried it in the glove. Here's a fastball that misses in, and Lewison kind of moving himself out of the way. That's going to prompt a visit from Easton Embry, the catcher. He's going to jog out to the mound and talk to Ryan Hackworth. He may be losing a little bit of grip on the baseball as things continue to get wetter here this afternoon. There is still kind of a light rain falling, and that can mess with a pitcher's command a lot. And again, Hackworth was behind 3-0 to Mann and in danger of loading the bases before he threw him 3 pitches and 3 strikes to sit down Mann. 3-1 count here to Cole Lewison. He's fallen behind the majority of the hitters here that have come to the plate in the top of the second. And that misses down and away, and the bases are loaded full of Knights as Cole Lewison walks. Gary Rogers takes a step out of the dugout, thinking about making a visit, but he won't. He'll stay right in the dugout. And Levi Leidig has a chance to drive in some runs here for Norwell. He has not been all that consistent at the bottom of the lineup, only 150 on the season, and leads the team in strikeouts with 7. We'll see if Hackworth is able to throw him a strike, and he does right at the top of the zone. Leidig taking all the way. Not a first pitch swinger, likes to take a strike. Top of the order looms on deck for the Knights if Leidig can reach. Norwell left 7 runners on base last night, and that's a fastball that misses down and away. Hackworth's ball to strike gap has narrowed a lot. 17 balls, 21 strikes, the breakdown for Hackworth. 38 total pitches here. With 2 outs in the second inning, bases loaded. Fastball, inner edge, called a strike. One ball, 2 strikes. Cole Lewison leads away from first. Garrison Breggy from second. Ian Clark from third. With 2 outs here in the second. The 1-2. Breaking pitch, he waved and missed, and it was blocked there. It'll be a drop third strike, but Embry will step on the plate to end the threat in the inning. So the Knights will leave the bases loaded. We go to the bottom of the second. Leo leading 2-0 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in northern Indiana. Are you suffering from chronic pain? Maybe you just had a knee replacement, or are an athlete injured during a recent game, or just someone who tweaked your back perfecting your golf swing. Choose IPT for your physical therapy. IPT is a cost-effective therapy provider who accepts all insurance plans. We offer the highest credentialed and most reputable staff in the area. We're open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and can schedule you the same day you call. You can find any of our 17 Indiana Physical Therapy locations near you and know that we will assist you in getting you back to work, play, and life. Contact IPT or your physician to start your therapy today. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
At Pizza Hut, our original pan dough rises fresh every day, making it crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. And now you can get our original pan as part of the $6.99 any deal. That's 2 medium pizzas with any toppings, any crust, any specialty for just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Get the $6.99 any deal at your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton.
Welcome back to Leo Cedarville. Leo leading 2-0 here as we enter the bottom of the second. Norwell drew 2 walks, and Clark had an infield single in that inning, but Norwell not able to push across a run as their strikeout count has been a little concerning over the last couple of games. They've struck out a lot in big situations. Tyler Parker, Easton Embry, Ryan Hackworth due up here in the bottom of the second for Leo. They sent 6 batters to the plate in the first, so the bottom of the order here, and Mann leads off the at-bat to Parker with a strike called. 22 pitches in the first for Mann, 14 for strikes. Hackworth now with 40 through 2. That ball is sliced towards the first baseman, backhanded by Bohetta on a hop, and the toss to Mann, who was covering the bag for the first out. Norwell has been perfect on defense in the last 4 games. They have not committed an error. They have committed only 9 errors in 8 games this year. That is terrific for a high school team. Don't see that very often at all at any level, really, especially not at high school, even with the best teams. A lot of mistakes made in high school, but not for this Knights team here so far this year. Easton Embry fouls the first pitch out of play. It was a fastball that was way high. There's ball 1. And here's ball 2. Again, apologize for any pauses we may have today. We're still trying to battle the elements, and a lot of water is on the table today. That ball is chopped towards the shortstop. Oh, nice play on a short hop by Breggy. The throw is high, but Bohetta appeared to have held on the bag, and he was called safe by the base umpire. So it'll be an infield single for Easton Embry. 3rd hit of the day for Leo. And Hackworth, we do have a courtesy runner for Embry. That's number 5. And that's Alex Byerly for Leo. Byerly, a junior. Hackworth singled down, infield single. Coach McLean asking about my ruling on that, as I credited Embry with an infield single. A ball and no strikes here to Hackworth. And his first at bat of the day. Takes a strike. Wow, that pitch was high. And a snap throw back down to first as Clark checking on the runner. But it's now even at 1-1. Another pickoff throw. So the rain has stopped again for the moment. We'll see how long that lasts. That ball is crushed towards the right side. Diving stop made by Waybright. There's one. Relay to first, and it pops out of the glove of Breggy. Or of Bohetta over there at first. So that was a terrific play, and that cost Norwell a double play. Would have been the most beautiful turn of the season by far, but they do get an out, and it is the second out of the inning. Not sure how. I think Bohetta just took his eye off it, because that was a great throw by Breggy, a great turn by the middle of the infield. So a fielder's choice for Hackworth to reach. And Byerly was forced out for 6. Top of the order now for Leo. Aiden Stevens steps in, who walked to lead off the game, and he's hit right in the top of the back here with 2 out. And I hope that mistake there by the defense does not come back to haunt Norwell. You cannot have that kind of mistake. I mean, that was as easy as it gets. That throw was right there, and I think Bohetta even thought he caught it, because he was starting to jog off the field and saw the baseball lying there right in front of him. So now Mann will have to battle out of another jam to keep Norwell down just 2, and he misses high to Nick Jolly. Jolly reached on the fielder's choice, grounded into another ball that probably should have been a double play. A low throw by Glasgow forced out the runner going to second, but Norwell not able to make the turn. So a couple of things Norwell's done that are little things, but double plays. Now 2 of them that should have been turned by the Knights. There's a strike called. One. Wave and a miss. He got Jolly to chase. It's 1-2 now.
One more.
So, Mann has a chance to battle out of this second inning with 2 runners aboard. The pitch, off speed, diving stop made by Clark. Runners heading to third. The throw to third is in time. The runner was short of the bag, and Clark gets Hackworth trying to steal third to end the second inning. So a nice defensive effort to end the inning for the Knights. That's the second great play Clark has made in as many days. We are through 2 complete. Leo comes up with nothing in that inning, and they leave 1. We go to the third. It's Leo 2, Norwell nothing on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings. We're also providers of custom rapid weight loss programs. Lose weight fast now, 20, 30, 40 pounds, with a doctor-supervised weight loss system. To learn more or schedule an appointment, call Corrective Chiropractic today at 260-353-1400. Serving Bluffton, Yoder, Decatur, Bern, Montpelier, and the surrounding area. Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Welcome back to Leo Cedarville. Leo leading Norwell 2-0 as we enter the top of the third inning. No runs on a hit for Norwell, and they left the bases loaded in the top of the second. Leo coming up with 2 runs on 3 hits so far through the first couple of innings. Norwell with a nice defensive play by Ian Clark to end that second inning, throwing out Ryan Hackworth, the pitcher, at third base on a pitch that was down and out. Clark blocked it and kept it in front of him, and a late break by Hackworth cost him as he was out by a mile trying to get to third. Top of the order due up here for the Knights in the third. Caleb Kohler to be followed by Garrett Waybright, Belden Glasgow, none of whom reached in the top of the first inning. Caleb flew out, actually fouled out to the first baseman Max Minnick in his first at bat. And Ryan Hackworth back to the bump for his third inning of work. 40 pitches so far, 23 of those for strikes. And the first pitch is an off-speed that bends in there for a strike at the knees to Kohler. "36 pitches for Mann through 2, 22 of those for strikes. Rain has stopped again, so the umbrella's down, as it's just been on and off, kind of pesky today. Missed with that pitch there, and it's 1-1. Norwell has not had the offense going the last couple of games, just 1 run here in the last game plus. Scored 7 on the road at Blackhawk Christian, a team ranked in the top 5 at the time in Class 1A. That fastball's inside, scooting Kohler out of the way, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Waybright due up for Norwell. Garrett flew out to the right fielder Nick Jolly his first time up. 2 balls and a strike. Ryan Hackworth sets from the line. He's into it and delivers the pitch, and it's a breaking ball that's grounded foul towards the third base side. Caught by the net that protects the Leo dugout. It's extended pretty far away from the dugout, so there's a lot of room to move around in there. Just a couple of coaches up on the fence. The defensive players are on the bench for Leo. 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Kohler. As we're right at field level, so you should be able to hear a lot of the dugout chatter today. That's a bender. That was a 59.5-footer, and Kohler was able to hold. He again thought about giving chase, but nice job of holding as that broke pretty late. Tough pitch to lay off of. That was a good pitch by Hackworth. Had it been another 6 inches in front, it would have probably gotten Kohler to chase. 3-2 pitch here to lead off the 3rd inning. Fastball down, and it's the 3rd walk of the day issued by Ryan Hackworth. And Kohler is aboard with a leadoff base on balls. Clark led off the 2nd inning with a single of the infield variety. It was towards the shortstop, Nick Tucker. And I don't think he respected the speed of Clark because it was a slow roller and charging on that wet, slow infield today, which kind of assisted Clark in getting to first. Partly. Waybright bats now. Kohler has a threat to steal, and he tried to lay down a drag bunt, and it rolls foul. So Norwell has not been able to get a bunt down. Christian tried 3 times in that in that 2nd inning, I should say. Or I take it back in the 2nd inning, and ended up bunting out as he tried to bunt with 2 strikes. And I mentioned how it was rare for a guy to bunt with 2 strikes, but Bohada tried it there, surprised by it. This time it's a good drag bunt. It might stop on the line, and it bounces just foul as it hit a bump and rolled, and it'll be 0-2. And again, Waybright not able to lay down a bunt. So Norwell has not been able to advance the runners in scoring position, and again, just not doing the little things correctly here so far today. And really didn't make a lot of mistakes yesterday on the road, just didn't hit the ball well enough situationally to get the win. Losing in a low-scoring pitching duel, 2-1. Bohada, the starter in that game, being charged with his 3rd loss. All 3 of Norwell's losses have been credited to Bohada this year. And the reliever, Logan House, came in for 3 innings of excellent work. Both pitchers, though, were very solid. 2 runs should be good enough to win a high school game, especially with the offensive power Norwell has. He does bunt with 2 strikes, and it's towards 3rd, and it is a good bunt. And Waybright is out by a step at first as Brubaker threw across his body for the first out of the inning, but it's a sacrifice for Waybright. So the 2nd time today, Andy McLean really wanting his offense to lay down a bunt, and this time Garrett's able to get it done with 2 strikes. So Glasgow gets an opportunity with a runner in scoring position. It's Caleb Kohler out there at 2nd. Glasgow, then Clark here in the 3rd inning. Sees a breaking ball on the outer edge for a called strike to lead off the at-bat. The 50th pitch of the day thrown by Hackworth. Pitch count has begun to climb a little bit as he's issued 3 walks. He's also struck out a couple of Norwell batters, 3 to be exact in the first, or 4 actually. That's just down. Good eye that time by Glasgow. Ball and a strike. Few more fans from Leo have begun to file in, but a very light Norwell crowd on hand today. After a decent crowd, actually, that traveled to Concordia on a Monday in the rain. 1-1. Bender called strike 2 on the outer edge once more to Glasgow. Hackworth is hitting his spots. There's no doubt about that here. And when he's hitting his spots, he's very difficult to hit. But Norwell has been able to draw a few walks in this game. Trying to do something with that. 1-2. Another breaking pitch, and it's a swinging bunt towards 3rd. Slipping is Hackworth, but a nice play as he jumps right off the mound for the 2nd out of the inning. He slipped a little bit as that infield is wet, that grass right now. So it's a ground out, 1-3. And here comes Ian Clark with a chance to drive in a run here for the Knights with 2 away. Knights still trail 2-0, top of the 3rd. As it begins to sprinkle again. Clark had that infield single to the left side of the infield towards the shortstop Tucker first time up. Sees a fastball at the knees for a strike. And the stocky right-handed batter, one of the 5 seniors on the club, everyday catcher for the Knights. Breaking pitch, 57-footer, and Clark waved at it. So, there's a few times Norwell has chased pitches way in front of the plate thrown by Hackworth today. And now Clark's in a hole 0-2. Norwell just a little frustrated on offense the last couple of days, trying to get something going here with 2 outs in the third inning. 0-2, fastball low. Norwell has had a pretty good eye with that fastball. Haven't chased that all that much. It's just been the breaking pitch that Norwell's been antsy to go after. 1-2, though, as Clark tries to battle back in this at-bat. The pitch. Breaking pitch grounded towards the right side. Backhanded there by Stevens on a hop, and he'll throw to first for the third out. Norwell leaves the leadoff batter Kohler at third. We go to the bottom of the third. It's Leo 2, Norwell nothing on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctors, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy, and IPT accepts all insurance coverage. With extended hours, we are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offer same-day appointments. We have 17 conveniently located clinics with 7 in Fort Wayne and 1 each in Angola, Auburn, Bluffton, Columbia City, Goshen, Huntington, Kendallville, New Haven, and Warsaw. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. We will get you back to work, play, and life. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
Welcome back to Leo Cedarville. The Lions leading Norwell 2-0 in the conference opener here this afternoon on a Tuesday. Norwell has not been able to put together a run yet, despite having a couple of runners reach third, both in the second and third innings. They left the bases loaded in the second and left Kohler at third to end the third inning. Caden Mann is going to return to the mound for his third inning of work, 36 pitches through 2, 22 for strikes. Hackworth has now thrown 57 through 3, 34 of those for strikes. It'll be Nick Jolly returning to the plate after he was at the dish when Ryan Hackworth was thrown out at third trying to steal on a ball that got away from Clark just a little bit, and Ian with an excellent arm made Hackworth pay. Jolly grounded into a fielder's choice, would have been a double play ball towards third if it had been for a better throw by Glasgow, and the first pitch slipped out of Mann's hand. It was trying to be a fastball, but skipped in there and only traveled about 54 feet. Had a number of pitches missed well short. The ball's still wet despite the rain not falling at the moment. There's ball 2 in the dirt. Jolly, then Brubaker, then Tucker to bat here in the third inning. 2, 3, 4 in the Leo order. Pitch misses high, 3-0. Mann led off the game with a walk to the leadoff batter, Aiden Stevens, who would eventually come around to score in that first inning, one of 2 Leo runs. There's a comeback fastball at the belt. Took something off of it as well. Swing and a miss. 3-2. You know, the pitchers today have done a nice job battling back a few times. Hackworth has done the same thing to a few Norwell hitters today. He'll have a chance to strike out Jolly here, 3-2, but instead he misses down, and Jolly's aboard with a leadoff walk again.
Now batting for the Lions, number 17, third baseman Christian Brubaker.
Just cannot afford leadoff walks. That's just something that just can't happen. And Norwell pitching has had some issues with that this year, and it has cost him a lot of times. And Jolly has some speed over there at first base. Know that from experience. First pitch is a fastball. Brubaker trying to bunt, and he missed it. The pitch was down, but Brubaker offered, so it's a strike. Jolly was checked on but with a throw to first by Ian Clark, who does that a lot. for the Knights. Jolly digging in, and I think Mann sensing that a little bit as the throw went to first. A 1. Ooh, that broke really late and kind of fooled Caden Mann, or fooled Brubaker, I should say. It's a ball and a strike now. Brubaker squaring to bunt, lays it down, third base side. That'll roll foul as the rain begins to fall again. It's not very hard, not raining very hard at all, but enough to put the umbrella up for about the 17th time today. This kind of rain is really annoying because you don't know when it's going to start or stop. 1-2 here to Brubaker. Breaking pitch, buried and smothered by Clark. Jolly's still out there at first base. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Brubaker. There goes the runner. It's waved at and tapped towards the right side. Going to be a difficult play for Waybright. He makes it on the run and throws to first. Great quick exchange. That's where that practice comes in handy. Waybright with great quick hands for a middle infielder and throws out Brubaker at first. Jolly takes second on the play as he was running anyway. But that was a difficult play to make, and that won't show up in the scorebook, but certainly makes a big difference here. Coach Andy McLean with a sprint out to the middle of the infield as he's going to quickly talk to them. And they'll be facing Nick Tucker, and that's the reason why. Tucker doubled in a run in the bottom of the first inning, is only at bat today, and I think Coach Andy McLean reminding them of that. Tucker wearing number 21. He's got some good size. Just a sophomore, too. 6'1", 230. First pitch. Popped up, left side of the infield. Glasgow's hat came off as he cruises into foul territory towards the fence and makes the play. Nice play by Belden Glasgow, getting to Tucker to foul out on the first pitch he sees. Coach McLean commending Clark with the pitch call. And that'll be the second out of the inning. Here's Restivo now, 1-for-1, singled to drive in a run to the left side. Just a ground ball that got under the glove of Breggy, who gave a nice diving effort but just couldn't quite get to it. Swings and misses at the first pitch for a strike. Jolly out there in scoring position, trying to add to this 2-0 Leo lead here in the third. Off speed, sliced foul. And he's ahead 0-2, so Mann continues to work ahead here a little bit. That was pitch 50, 30 of those for strikes, 20 for balls. A decent ratio. Like to see it closer to 2-1, but that's been okay here for Mann today. And he works with an 0-2 count. It's a fastball that's popped up again and out of play. Fought off by Restivo, who is a very good hitter. Batting in the 5-hole today for Leo, the left fielder. Norwell will send Bohata, Breggy, Mann, 5, 6, 7 to the plate in the top of the 4th inning when Mann can get out of this. Caden comes set, does not check the runner, comes straight to the plate. Off speed, popped up right side. Going towards the line is Bohata, and Waybright will call him off in fair territory to make the catch and retire the side. So Leo strands a runner at second. We go to the 4th. It's Leo 2, Norwell nothing. on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
At Corrective Chiropractic, we offer individualized treatment plans for patients of all ages, from infants to elderly, and even during pregnancy. Have you ever experienced a workplace, sports, or auto accident, or just keep suffering from chronic pain? Corrective Chiropractic can help. Knee, neck, shoulder, or back pain, headaches, migraines, allergies, muscular tension? Corrective Chiropractic can help.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic, serving Bluffton, Yoder, Decatur, Bern, Montpelier, and the surrounding area to help you feel and function better. Schedule your appointment today at 260-353-1400 and let Corrective Chiropractic help you along your journey to health and wellness. Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Welcome back to Leo. The Lions leading 2-0 as we go into the top of the fourth inning. Norwell unable to push a run across here so far in this contest, despite having runners at third base in back-to-back innings. Bohada lead off the inning here for the Knights, who bunted foul to end his last at-bat. Norwell has bunted with 2 strikes twice today. Once by Bohada, the other by Waybright. Garrett was successful in laying his down. Bohada was well foul on his attempt and will likely not be bunting in this situation. Knights just looking for something to go their way offensively. Just 1 hit through 3 innings today. 2 runs, 3 hits for Leo. Been a relatively slow-moving game as we approach 1 hour. And Hackworth back out there. Leads off the at-bat with a breaking pitch for a strike to Bohada. Hackworth 57 pitches through 3. Man with 52. That was almost a balk there by Hackworth with no base runners on, but there's ball 1 up and away. Hackworth gave a little twitch in the motion there before stopping and then coming again to the plate. Just doesn't work with all that much pace. There's a bender that's fought off foul, third base side and out of play. Well, just trying to get a base hit of any kind, have something go their way. Haven't had a defensive team commit an error in a couple of days. Concordia perfect on defense last night as well. Fastball missed up. It's 2-2, and Hackworth put something extra behind that one. Trying to get Bohada to chase. 2-2 though. And the pitch, another fastball that Bohada was well late on, but took an emergency swing and fouled it off. The Knights have had a few good at-bats today. Just nothing to show for it other than the 1 hit on the infield by Ian Clark. Number of base runners, though, via the walk 3 times. 3 freebies given out by Hackworth. 2-2 again. Wave and a miss. Picked there by Embry. He'll have to throw to first to complete the strikeout. 1 gone. Bohada strikes out for the second time today. That pitch was in the dirt. And Brady stands in now, who walked. First time up. Garrison has only walked twice now on the season in 9 games. Sees the first pitch outside. Overcast day here in Leo Cedarville. Not particularly chilly as we sit in the mid-50s, but no wind and fairly comfortable today when the rain is not falling. There's ball 2 on a bender in the dirt. Garrison has some power, has the only 2 triples for the Knights here on the season. 1 coming last night, scoring the only Norwell run in the ball game after a 2-out triple in the top of the 4th, driven in by Mann. Fastball, outer edge, right on the black by Hackworth. Breaking pitch called strike 2. And we're even at 2-2 as the pitch was on the inner edge. That would have been a very difficult pitch to hit for Garrison. Caden Mann waits on deck for the Knights. 1 out, bases empty, top of the 4th, 2-0 Leo. Fastball high and way outside, 3-2. And Bragi with another quality at bat here. He'll see 6 pitches. The 3-2. Breaking pitch is smoked over the shortstop's head into left center field for a base hit. And that was right over Tucker's head and pushed the other way. Nice piece of hitting that time by Bragi, and he's aboard with a 1-out single. That was a great at-bat there by Bragi. Here's Caden Mann now, struck out swinging. He was ahead 3-0 before taking a strike, fouling one off, and then swinging and missing at a pitch. Mann struck out last night as well in a big situation. Knights had the tying run at second base as they made a late inning push, try to tie or take the lead. Off speed on the first offering at the knees for a called strike. Fastball grounded, hop towards third. Brubaker to second for 1, and they will not throw the relay as Mann runs with good speed, and Brubaker was playing in. So that's 2 outs now here in the inning. As Bragi is forced out at second. Mann reaches on the fielder's choice. I think Mann will be courtesy run for by Logan House. Logan, the sophomore, has not gotten a lot of at-bats this year, but has been valuable on the mound for Norwell. And Cole Lewison will bat here. House, they might try to steal him. Logan has not attempted to steal a base yet this year. Another off-speed pitch on the first offering, and it's a strike to Cole. Quick pickoff throw to chase House back to the bag. He's standing up, though. Hackworth's 0-1 is down. I think Norwell would have a good chance at House stealing second if they sent him. Hackworth is not particularly timely to the plate. Picks that leg up pretty early, and for a righty, that gives the base runner a pretty good advantage. But House staying put so far. 1-1, fastball down. 2 balls and a strike to Cole. Ackworth will hit 75 pitches on the next offering. He swings and misses at a breaking ball in the dirt. And they're leaving the count at 2-2 now. Cole looking for something extra bases that would drive in House. And Knight's trying to just get on the board. They haven't been able to muster anything again today. They've been pretty dead offensively the last couple of days. 2-2. Breaking ball, missed down. Tried a frame job there by Embry, but that pitch was pretty well down, and it'll fill the count. So a lot of full counts by Hackworth, who hasn't been all that efficient today with his pitch total, but has allowed just 2 hits here with 2 outs in the 4th. Payoff pitch, high and tight, ball 4. Cole Lewison will walk, and Levi Leidig will bat here again with 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. And you may see Leidig try something here, although not so likely with 2 outs and the third baseman Brubaker playing pretty far in. But sometimes get a hitter going a little bit, you'll try a bunt. The Knights have tried it a few times over the past couple of years with 2 outs, and Leidig has the speed to get it done, but he's not looking to bunt here. He grounds the first pitch foul towards third. And the top of the order waits on deck again for the Knights as Hackworth tries to end the threat in the fourth. There is some action in the Leo bullpen. It appears to be Nate Myers down there for Leo. 0-1, check swing. The pitch is low, and they're going to say he went around. And now he's behind 0-2. 0-2. Lewison at first, House at second. 2 outs in the fourth. That ball is popped up into center. Got under it a little bit because he made good solid contact. Parker will make the grab. The side will be retired. Norwell will leave 2 after a hit and a walk. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Leo 2, Norwell 0 on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Are you looking for a job or know of someone who is? Peyton's Northern, a Kroger company, is now hiring. At Peyton's, you'll get a job with career advancement opportunities, employee discounts, tuition reimbursement, and educational assistance. A successful applicant will need to be 18 years of age, have the ability to work weekends, holidays, and overtime, can operate motorized equipment, complete strength and endurance testing, pass a pre-employment and background screens, work 10-hour shifts, and lift 55 pounds. At Peyton's, we offer matching 401k retirement savings, paid incentive days, personal and vacation days, and you'll receive Kroger benefits after 60 days. All qualified applicants are encouraged to apply for this opportunity online at jobs.kroger.com. Click on Logistics and Distribution Jobs and search for Bluffton. For questions, call Peyton Staffing Center at 260-827-2108 or 2109. That's jobs.kroger.com. 260-827-2108. Peyton's Northern, now hiring.
Now, welcome back to Leo Cedarville. Leo leading 2-0, bottom of the fourth. Max Minnick, Tyler Parker, Easton Embry, 6, 7, 8 due up here for the Lions in the bottom of the fourth inning. And the first pitch is lined towards right, foul, and out of play. Max Minnick struck out looking first time up. Man has thrown 52 pitches through 3 innings of work, 32 of those for strikes. Hackworth at 80 through 4. Breaking ball, late swing, and grounded up the middle for a base hit. Nice hit by Max Minnick, and he's aboard with a no-out single here in the fourth inning. Tyler Parker will step in now, who grounded out his first at-bat. Tyler, number 19 for Leo, junior, 6'3", 190. Good size. First offering by Mann. He squares to bunt, fastball low, and he pulled back. Knights are right here. Coach Andy McLean say that they're going to give it to him. Lasco hugging the line at third. Not playing in all that much. Coach McLean instructing him to do that. There's a strike on the outer edge. Parker pulled back again. And Belden actually taking a step back there with a ball and a strike. There's no doubt Parker's going to bunt in this situation. Ooh, they had Minnick leaning there at first. Man comes to the plate, squaring to bunt, and an awkward-looking offer by Tyler Parker, and now the bunt likely off as the bat actually slipped out of the hand there for a moment, and he went down to a knee. The pitch was low as well, so it's 1-2 now. Nate Myers still heating up in the bullpen for Leo. Ooh, nice breaking ball that just slid inside. It'll even the count at 2-2. We may not see Ryan Hackworth again, although he does have just 80 pitches, but he's only through 4 innings, so fastball, swing and a miss, and Parker's out of there. Tyler unable to do the job, and Mann blows him away with a fastball down and in for the first out of the inning. Easton Embry bats now. The catcher grounded to Breggy for an infield single in his first at bat. That was called a strike. Very top of the zone. Looked to be on the outer edge as well. Another pickoff throw. Nick Minnick's been in there with some time so far. Man comes set, comes to the plate. Off speed. Called a strike on the outer edge. That was pretty far out as well. Easton Embry, the catcher, did not like either one of those calls. They were both definitely on the outer reaches of the zone. 0-2 here. And a third breaking pitch, and Embry went around for the second strikeout of the inning. That was a great pitch. 2 gone here in the bottom of the fourth. Leadoff single by Max Minnick, but Leo has not been able to push him past first. And Hackworth bats now, reached on a fielder's choice. 0-1. Sees an off speed for a strike call. The curveball bended right in there at the knees. Split the plate in half as well. And a consecutive bender. That's the third, actually the fourth straight pitch he's thrown that has been off speed. 0-2 and 1 pitch away from mowing down Leo here in this inning. Hackworth swings and misses, and man strikes out the side. Leo comes up with a base hit from Max Minnick, but they leave him at first. It's 4 complete. Leo 2, Norwell 0 on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctors, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy, and IPT accepts all insurance coverage. With extended hours, we are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offer same-day appointments. We have 17 conveniently located clinics with 7 in Fort Wayne and 1 each in Angola, Auburn, Bluffton, Columbia City, Goshen, Huntington, Kendallville, New Haven, and Warsaw. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. We will get you back to work, play, and life. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
Now, welcome back to Leo Cedarville. It's the Lions 2, the Knights nothing. 2 first-inning runs with 2 outs for Leo has been the only scoring offensively for either team in this ball game. Ryan Hackworth is back to the hill for inning number 5. We weren't sure whether they were going to bring him back or not, as he had 80 pitches and has been struggling a little bit finding the zone as of late, but he is back to the mound. Gary Rogers feeling that's his best opportunity to win at this point. And still warming up, who has been warming up for a long time, the 6'1" junior Nate Myers in the bullpen is still getting loose for Leo. Top of the order due up here in the 5th inning for Norwell. Caleb Kohler, Garrett Waybright, Belden Glasgow. Caleb 0-for-1, fly out and a walk. The foul out led off the ball game to the first baseman, Max Minnick, who's had a pretty good game for Leo today. And the first pitch from Hackworth is going to miss up and in. Oh, it hit him. And they said it grazed the jersey of Caleb Kohler, so it'll be a base runner to lead off the inning, and that could be the start of something here for Norwell. You got to think that the Knights are going to break out of the slump offensively at some point. Now, there's no doubt that they faced some pretty good pitching over the last couple of days, but this team with this much offensive talent, it just has to bust loose at some point. Squaring to bunts, Waybright pulling back. Here goes the runner. The throw to second base is into center field. It's a stolen base for Caleb Kohler. And now Garrett has an RBI opportunity, so he's probably still going to be bunting here, trying to bunt him to third. The pitch was high. The throw was high to second as well. And you can credit Caleb with his 5th stolen base of the season. That leads the team. Caleb's got good speed. Of course, the center fielder, senior for the Knights. Garrett is 0 for 1. He already has a sacrifice bunt in this game. Flew out to Jolly and right first time up. And the pitch, and the bunt is off as Waybright took the pitch in the dirt. And the throw back to second base. Chase Kohler back as Caleb had a pretty sizable lead out there. Tucker blocked it with his body, kept it in front of him as that throw bounced in there. So Embry, a couple of throws that haven't found anywhere close to second base the last couple of times. Waybright with a quick offensive conference by Andy McLean. It is 2-0 here to Garrett with Belden waiting on deck, who's leading the team in RBIs, doubles, homers, on base percentage, and average. This guy you want up. He squared to bunt. The pitch was low. It skips away from Easton Embry, and the Knights have a runner at third with nobody out. And it has all been small ball. Hit by pitch, stolen base, wild pitch. Knights just trying to manufacture a run here. What they're good at. And Garrett with a 3-0 count, probably going to watch a pitch here with nobody out and Belden waiting on deck. But we'll see. Long look in by Hackworth, still looking in, still doesn't have his sign. Finally, they decide on one, and he comes set. Took a long time, and he squares to bunt, pulls back. The pitch is foul as it grazed the bat. Might have gone off the knob or the handle of Waybright as the pitch was inside. And that'll keep Waybright in the box, and now 3-1. Norwell still without a run today. They scored in the 4th yesterday. A single run has been their only offense this week. Hitters count for Waybright. 3-1. Swing and a miss, and he lost the bat, and it went into the press box. On the third base side, boy, that went a long ways. As the hands are wet today, that was very lucky for the 3 gentlemen in the press boxes. That went right up there and caromed off the bottom towards the top of the box. It's an open window there, and that'll fill the count now as that bat went a long ways. Swung and missed at the pitch. That'll certainly give you a jolt of energy. Not used to seeing a whole lot of action up there in the press box as they're trying to collect themselves. And Garrett, though, has to lock in here for looking for a base hit to get the Knights on the board. The payoff pitch, grounded up the middle, and it is dove at and stopped by Tucker, but the throw is going to be late. It's an infield single for Garrett Waybright, and the Knights are on the board. Norwell has made it a 2-1 ball game, the third hit of the game for the Knights. That's of the infield variety. That was a terrific diving stop made by Nick Tucker, a great effort, but there was no way he was going to get Waybright streaking towards first. It's an RBI for Garrett, and that's going to be the end of the day for Ryan Hackworth. Leo will make a pitching change. Hackworth applauded as he walks off the field, but we will take a break as the Lions make a change. This is Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe free should mean free. Not kind of free. Completely free. That's exactly what our free and easy checking account is. Free of fees, free of hassles, free of catches. You also get a free Visa check card, free online banking, free mobile banking, free telephone banking, free text and email alerts, and free e-statements. You get all this when you sign up for free and easy checking from First Bank of Bern. It's that simple. First Bank of Bern. Member FDIC.
Every team knows that the double play can be a winning move. That's why me, Kevin Beatty, State Farm Agent, and my team are here to help you turn two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call me, Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928.
Now welcome back to Leo. Lions leading 2-1 here, top of the fifth. The Knights have played it a run. We're familiar with that 2-1 line, as that was the final yesterday. Concordia defeating the Knights at, Masucci Field up on the north side of Fort Wayne, just off Anthony Boulevard. Nate Myers is the new pitcher for Leo here. Where's number 9? He was warming up for a long time in the pen, actually a couple of innings. The junior listed at 6'1", 160, and Garrett Waybright leads away from first. Belden steps in. And that's a balk as he faked the throw. Well, that's one way to put a runner in scoring position. And the Leo head coach, Gary Rogers, out of the dugout. They're saying he had to throw the baseball. Harry Rogers not going to be pleased with the answer. But the balk will put Waybright at second base with nobody out. So the Knights have their best threat of the day in Belden with an RBI opportunity. 0 for 2 though. Strikeout, ground out today so far. Takes the first pitch, a fastball just missing below the knees. Nate Myers a little rattled, I think, by that balk call. It was a jump move as he spun to first and faked the throw. And the jump move apparently was called a balk. It's been the same move used all day. 2-0. And now Coach Gary Rogers is going to jog out to the mound as obviously Myers is flustered a little bit. The batter, Glasgow, the runner, Waybright, will meet with Coach Andy McLean near the third base bag here. I believe this is Rogers' second visit without making a change here on the day. And he will return to the dugout. A 2-0 count on Belden Glasgow. The Knights trying to piece something together to get right back in this ballgame. They've already cut the lead in half here after Kohler reached on a hit by pitch, stole second, wild pitch to third, infield single by Waybright. And now a balk has advanced Waybright to second. So not a lot of hitting done in the inning by the Knights, but they've gotten the base runners they needed to. There's ball 3, and it gets away from the catcher, Embry. And there goes Waybright to third and takes a hard turn before looking. That'll be a pass ball as that went right off Embry's glove. The pitch was low, but it'll definitely be a pass ball. And Embry's been pretty solid back there today, other than a couple of throws that haven't been on the money. He's been great at blocking. 3-0 now to Belden, and the Knights have the tying run 90 feet away with nobody out here in the top of the fifth. There's a fastball. Get me over a fastball at the knees for a strike call. As we adjust our scoreboard here, should be able to see that scoreboard on the computer screen, phone, or tablet you're watching this game on via YouTube through WellsCountyVoice.com. 3-1. Breaking ball missed high, and Belden is aboard with a walk, and that will put runners on the corners. And here's Ian Clark. Ooh, big-time opportunity for the Knights here. Clark's got to be licking his chops the second time he's been up in a big situation today. He was the tying run yesterday with 2 outs, actually with 1 out in the 6th inning yesterday, but was unable to score. Back-to-back strikeouts thrown by Tyler Grossman yesterday to get out of it. First pitch to Clark, down and in. Clark backpedaling out of the way. 5 of the first 6 pitches off the right arm of Nate Myers have missed the strike zone. Single and a ground out so far today, both on the infield. 1 for 2. Ball 2. Missed low. And Coach Gary Rogers has got to be uncomfortable in the bucket that he's sitting on over there because there is nobody in the bullpen here for Leo. 2-0. Fastball, just caught a piece of it, grounded it foul. Norwell finally coming to life a little bit offensively. Still only 3 hits on the day. And 1 run across so far in the inning, but threatening still. The 2-1. Breaking ball flown towards center. This is very shallow. Not sure if it's going to be enough to get the run in. The second baseman, Aiden Stevens, goes back to make the catch. The runner will tag. Waybright scores. It's a sac fly for Clark, and we're tied at 2. Now that's what the speed of Garrett Waybright will get you. Clark did the job, essentially. It was a really nice play, actually, by the second baseman, Stevens, to go back and make that catch, but it will be a sacrifice for Clark. Belden held up at first, so Bohada will bat now with 1 out. And a runner still at first. It is a go-ahead run for the Knights. There's ball 1. Myers has just not been able to hit the spots yet. Two runs on 3 hits now for Norwell. 2 runs on 4 hits for Leo. 1-0 to Christian, ball 2. And that is just missing, and the Leo dugout now becoming very frustrated. Here's a breaking ball. There's a called strike. Right at the bottom of the knees. Christian. Bunted. Actually has struck out twice. The bunt on the 3rd strike. Bunted foul. That ball slicing towards left. Hit very hard, but it's going to slice foul. A lot of slice on that. Had it been another 5 feet to the right, it would have gone fair. We have a great look right down the line here. That would have sliced into the corner and probably scored Glasgow from first. At least would have gotten him to 3rd. And had the potential to give the Knights the lead here. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Christian. With 1 out and Glasgow at first here, top of the 5th, in a tie ball game. There's ball 3, missing high. 9 of 14 now have missed for Nate Myers, who has just really struggled since Hackworth exited the ball game. Payoff pitch. Slice foul again. Kind of jammed him a little bit, but Bohanna putting some charge into that one as well. They have timed up Myers pretty well. Trying to push it the other way. Nice at bat here. Pitch number 7, forthcoming. Fastball driven to left field, a base hit. And Bohada has himself a single. Glasgow moves up 90 feet to second. It'll put runners on first and second with just 1 out. 4th hit of the day for the Knights. And you could just see that hit coming because Bohada had a great at-bat and really earned that one. And now it's Garrison Brege's turn, who's 1 for 1 today with a walk and a single to left. Right over the shortstop last time up. Single could score a run here. We're 90 minutes into the ball game. It's tied at 2. Norwell is putting together an inning here. Big leg kick and fastball just missed. Wow. Leo wondering what they can do better. They think Myers has been squeezed a little bit here in this 5th inning. There's a fastball at the knees. Strike call. Ball and a strike. Leo, talk about big innings. Leo scored 18 in the bottom of the 2nd in Game 2 of a doubleheader sweep against Canterbury this Saturday. Breaking pitch, fouled towards the screen. Ball and 2 strikes to Garrison. Brege Doesn't strike out that much, only 4 times this year. But this Norwell team has only struck out 43 times collectively in 8 games, so that's about 5 times a game. A little more. 1-2 here to Garrison with 2 runners on. Fastball high, 2 balls and 2 strikes, and the Knights just making Myers labor here in this 5th inning. He's already thrown 20 pitches, and he's only gotten 1 out. That second run Waybright's scoring was credited to the starter, Ryan Hackworth. That is up and away again and will fill the count. Norwell looking for a big inning. Caden Mann looms on deck for the Knights. Still a pitcher of record. Probably coming back out for a 5th inning of work. He's only thrown 65 through 4. And another payoff pitch coming to Breggy. Called strike 3 at the very bottom of the zone. That has not been a strike this inning. Wow, that's a tough call on Breggy for the second out of the inning. Could be an inning killer, too. Well, it's up to Caden Mann, who's 0 for 2. Strikeout, reaching on a fielder's choice, is 2 times at the plate. Takes the first pitch outside, a breaking ball. Norwell really trying to push across a run here to take the lead. They've played from behind all day. In fact, they've played from behind in the last 2 games. Trailed 2-0 before getting their only run yesterday as well. .1-0 fastball. Fouled out of play. Right over us here, first base side. .1-1. Fastball down and out. 2 balls and a strike. An overcast day. Lights on. 55 degrees. Rain has been intermittent but has stopped for the moment. We've been dry for a while now. Looks like it might be done for the day, too. 2-1 here to Caden Mann. Fastball grounded right back at the pitcher. A comebacker to Myers. And he'll throw to first to retire the side. Norwell, though, the damage is done. Comes up with 2 runs. On a couple of hits, they leave 2. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The Knights have tied the game at 2. This is Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com.
At Corrective Chiropractic, we offer individualized treatment plans for patients of all ages, from infants to elderly, and even during pregnancy. Have you ever experienced a workplace, sports, or auto accident, or just keep suffering from chronic pain? Corrective Chiropractic can help. Knee, neck, shoulder, or back pain, headaches, migraines, allergies, muscular tension? Corrective Chiropractic can help.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic, serving Bluffton, Yoder, Decatur, Bern, Montpelier, and the surrounding area to help you feel and function better. Schedule your appointment today at 260-353-1400 and let Corrective Chiropractic help you along your journey to health and wellness. Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Welcome back to Leo Cedarville. Knights 2, Lions 2. Norwell plates 2 in the top of the 5th. If they finally answer Leo's 2 runs in the bottom of the 4th, or the bottom of the 1st, I should say. 2 runs on 4 hits apiece now and no errors in today's game. Caden Mann back out there for the Knights. Inning number 5. Top of the order here for Leo. Stevens, Jolly, Brubaker. First pitch inside to Aiden, who has a walk and a hit by pitch, and it's sliced toward the right side, and off the glove of Waybright. He tried to make a diving play, kept it on the infield, and it'll be an infield single for Aiden Stevens to lead off the bottom of the 5th. That was a really nice play, and Waybright almost made it. And Nick Jolly stands in now. Jolly, fielder's choice and a walk. Squares to bunt, and that hit him out of the box. He's going to be out. Yep, that's everybody jumping right on top of that. So they're going to have to send the runner back to first, I think. Yep. Now, no, wait a minute. Jolly was a step outside the box. There's no way he was still in the box when he bunted that baseball. It bounced up and hit him, and it was 3 feet in front of the plate. So they're going to check with the base umpire, I think. Coach Andy McLean really asking for it, but if they don't call this an out, it's a horrible call because Jolly was outside the box by 2 steps. I mean, it wasn't even close. But I don't think the base umpire is going to have a view on this. I don't think they're going to change it, and it's going to be unfortunate for the Knights. So they are talking it over. Still discussing it. And they are still discussing it. I don't know why we could be talking about this for so long. And they're going to call him out. And Nick Jolly can't be pleased, and now Gary Rogers is going to have a word for the home plate umpire. Well, they did get the call right, but I can't believe it was overturned, really, because the base umpire, there's no way he could have seen it. So now they're having a discussion with Gary Rogers. And the reality is, this is the right call because Jolly was a step outside the box. There was just no question about that. And Stevens is still at first, so there's going to be one out here. And Christian Brubaker will step in. Brubaker 0 for 2, fly out, ground out, both to the right side. He's a right-handed hitter, swings and misses, and Clark is able to keep it in front of him as the Knights try to keep this game tied here in the bottom of the 5th. Pickoff throw to first. It was close, but just back in there is Aiden Stevens. This is the 3-hole hitter, the third baseman. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, sliced towards right, out of play over on the softball field, which is adjacent to us. Here at Leo Complex, a new building is in the process of being installed. Some of it is open. The concession stand's located there. It's a nice facility with bathrooms, concession stand, ticket window. 0-2. Popped up again, out of play. Brubaker stays alive. Christian to be followed by Nick Tucker here in this 5th inning. And another pickoff. Caden being concerned about that runner. But is ahead 0-2 on the batter, Brubaker. Bender, I think that must have just been inside. Came in right at the belt. Good pitch. And Caden really trying to keep Aiden Stevens close at first. Oh, 2 again, or 1-2 rather. This is flown towards right, foul territory. Lighted giving chase, but it'll fall foul. Just a great at bat here by Christian Brubaker. Really trying to give Leo the lead back. They did lead off the inning with a infield single by Stevens. Waybright nearly making a diving catch. Fastball fouled out of play, and it's the 4th pitch. Brubaker is fouled away here in this AB. Pitch number 7 coming up in this particular at bat. And coming set, the pitch. A fastball. Oh, that was right there, and it was called outside. Wow, I thought that was right there. So did Clark. Fooled me. 2-2. And now a breaking pitch, and he waves and misses, but it's a wild pitch. The runner's going to get to first, and it'll put runners on first and second for the Knights. Oh, boy. What a bad break for Norwell. That was a good pitch by Mann, but it went off of the, well, yeah, because it'll be, Stevens will be out at first because first base was occupied. But it will push the runner into scoring position with 2 out. And that'll prompt a visit from head coach Andy McLean, who will talk to his infield with 2 outs now. That was a great at-bat by Brubaker, but a nice pitch to finish him off by Caden Mann. It's a wild pitch on the 3rd strike. But luckily for the Knights, since first base was occupied, will not put Brubaker on. And Andy McLean back to the dugout now. That was his 2nd visit, so he's got 1 more without having to make a change. The go-ahead run in scoring position, bottom of the 5th, 2 outs in a 2-2 game here at Leo. And Nick Tucker, the shortstop, who doubled and drove in a run back in the 1st, stands in now. It takes a breaking ball for a strike right on the outer edge at the knees. Good leadoff pitch by Caden Mann, his 77th of the day. And 52 of those for strikes, so a lot of strikes here thrown in the inning. Another breaking pitch. This one hits the plate, but scooped up nicely by Clark behind there. More bullpen action for Leo. We'll get that here for you in a second. A 3rd consecutive bender. Misses this time. 2-1 now. The man in the bullpen for Leo is Christian Brubaker, who just struck out. And he might come in here as Myers really struggled. Fastball called strike 2 right on the outer edge. That was a good pitch. Tucker couldn't pull the trigger. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stevens, the go-ahead run at 2nd. Mann trying to work out of this 5th inning unscathed after Norwell put up 2 in the top to tie the game. The pitch is in the dirt, and a nice block again by Clark. And I feel like I say this all the time, but Clark just doesn't get the credit he deserves behind the dish. He saves Norwell so much. Norwell has been blessed with terrific catchers over the last few years. Schwartz, then Clark, and Riley's going to be a good one to come, just a freshman. Payoff pitch. It's in the dirt, ball 4, and it'll put 2 runners on for A.J. Restivo. Restivo 1 for 2, singled to left, and flew out. That single drove in a run in the 1st inning. Fastball drives it towards the right side, and it's through the infield for a base hit. Leidig scoops. They're sending the runner. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's up the line, and Leo's going to take the lead on a 2-out RBI single for A.J. Restivo. And all the work that Norwell did to get back into it is now wasted, at least for the moment, as Leo takes a 3-2 lead. And by the way, Restivo taking 2nd on the throw. So now Minnick can put the... Oh, it's a wild pitch. It gets away, and Leo leads 4-2. The pitch was high and tight, and things are coming unraveled for the Knights. This is really unfortunate to see because the Knights have battled so hard in this ball game. And, boy, Ian Clark out to talk to Mann. And Norwell has given up the 2 runs they got back in the top of the inning. Trying to avoid a conference loss to start off the slate. They're going to have to do some work in the bottom of the inning, but they got to work out of here first. Mann's pitch to Minnick. A fastball fouled out of play. His single was right up the middle. 1 for 2, struck out looking first time up. Whoa, that pitch sailed high and nearly got away from Clark again. Mann's starting to struggle a little bit here. 2-1. Boy, he was just a pitch away from getting out of it. Fastball, wave and a miss. And leaving the count at 2-2. Norwell fans still trying to get behind him, but it just kind of sucks the momentum again out of the dugout. Swing and a miss, and the side is retired. Man gets Minnick to strike out to end the inning, but Leo gets 2 on 2 hits. They leave 1. We're through 5 complete. It's Leo 4, Norwell 2 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you? Or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
Top of the 6th here at Leo. Lions now up 4-2 after retaking the lead in the bottom of the 5th inning. Lewison pops the first pitch foul and out of play. Cole has walked twice in this ball game as the DH. 2 runs on 4 hits for Norwell, 4 runs, 6 hits for Leo. The Knights have left 8 on base, the Lions 5. As Norwell and Caden Mann was 1 pitch away from getting out of that 5th inning without any damage. Pops this one up foul as well and out of play. Cole was .231 coming in on the season. 5 RBIs, though. No RBI opportunity here unless he hits it out. He drives this one down the first base line. That ball is fair, and Lewison's going to have a single. Cole, that was a hard liner near the ground and right over the first base bag to lead off the inning for the Knights, and maybe they've got something going to try to answer. It'll be Levi Lighty. That was right down the line. Cole will be pinch run for, I think by, yep, it's Corbin Costello out there. So Corbin in there to pinch run. We'll see what kind of defensive changes the Knights make. Leidig bats now with nobody out, and he may bunt here. Could be a good situation to do it. Myers has just been up and down. Leidig 0 for 2. Barreled up the last one, but flew out straight away to center to Parker out there. He does square to bunt, and he gets it down third base side. Leidig with good speed. Scooped by Brubaker. Throw to first is not in time, and it gets away for the first baseman. Here comes Leidig towards second. Costello at third, and the Knights have 2 runners in scoring position with nobody out. That'll be an infield single for Leidig and an error by the third baseman, Brubaker. And Caleb Kohler, the top of the order, in now for the Knights. That was the 6th hit of the day for Norwell. Pitch is high to Caleb and inside. And Kohler could tie the game here with the base hit as the Knights trying to battle back after tying it once. That pitch grounded to the shortstop. Shallow, run's going to score. Throw to first is way over his head, and Leidig being waved around. Here comes the tying run to the plate. We're tied at 4. Caleb Kohler grounds to the shortstop, reaches second on the air, and it's 4 apiece. Wow. The Knights battle all the way back to tie it. And Kohler's out there at second, so that was an error. That should have been, it would have scored a run anyway, but just a wild throw by the shortstop, Nick Tucker. That's the second error of the inning for Leo. And we are knotted at 4. And now squaring to bunts Waybright. Couldn't get it down this time, but he'll have a couple more opportunities here, at least one, as they're going to try to advance Kohler into scoring, or into 2-3rd, where he would be able to score with any kind of fly ball, wild pitch even. It's the ideal situation. Waybright has bunted once today for a sacrifice. That ball's low, and it gets away from the catcher, Easton Embry. It bounced in there. He had it for a minute, and then it went off his shin guard, and he kind of kicked at it. And that will advance Kohler to 3rd. So now the bunt will probably be off unless they try to squeeze him. Waybright does have that hit today. 1 for 2. A 1-1 count to Garrett. That pitch is low. 2 balls and a strike. We've had a lot of late inning action here. 2 runs in the first for Leo. Now 2 runs for each team in the 5th, and 2 for the Knights in the top of the 6th to battle back again from a 2-run deficit to tie it for the second time today. Ball 3, low. Another fastball, and now 18 of each variety. Balls and strikes, 36 total. 3 one-hitters count here to Waybright. If he lays one in there, Waybright definitely has the potential to barrel it up. All he needs is a fly ball. And he grounds this one towards the left side. Past the diving Brubaker into left field. And Norwell will take the lead. Garrett Waybright gets a ground ball single to drive in Kohler, and the Knights lead 5-4 for the first time today. Wow. Gary Rogers is probably going to make a change here. He's at least going to take a visit to the mound. And this has been a very exciting first game of the conference season, as Gary Rogers out to take Nate Myers out. And that will be the day for Nate Myers. Had some unfortunate things happen in that inning and error, but he has surrendered the Leo lead as the Knights have it now, and they'll bring in a new pitcher. We'll take a break and be back with the defensive changes for Leo on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
It's Friday fun every Friday afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Bowling Center in Bluffton. Only $1 per game and 50 cents for shoes from 3 to 6 every Friday. Parents, don't forget the Bowling Center hosts birthday parties as well as company parties. The Bowling Center, located at 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton with 22 lanes, leaks for youth, men, and women, and a full snack shop. Enjoy Friday fun every Friday afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Bowling Center in Bluffton.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe in the American dream of owning a home. Having a space you can call your own. In fact, we've helped people realize that dream for over 125 years. Whether you're looking to buy your first home, refinance an existing loan, or move into something a little bigger, we believe our lending experts have the local knowledge and experience to help make your dream a reality. Apply online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Leo Cedarville. Norwell has plated 3 runs without recording an out here in the top of the 6th, and they have taken a 5-4 lead. They lead for the first time this week in 2 games. Belden Glasgow will step in to face the new pitcher, Christian Brubaker. He's on the hill now for Leo. Nick Jolly comes in from right to go to third base, and Lucas Klein comes in to play left field for Leo. So Belden bats with Waybright out there at first. Glasgow 0 for 2 today. Strikeout, ground out, walk. And a long peek in by Brubaker, and him and Embry could not agree on a sign. So he'll step off and try to recollect himself before throwing his first offering to Glasgow. He does. It's a big bender. Boy, that spun a lot, but it's in the dirt, and it's a wild pitch. And Waybright's going to take second on the play. Boy, that thing broke a ton. I think it fooled everybody, but it broke way too early. couldn't get on top of it. So Waybright scoring position now, 1-0 count to Belden. Fastball, and he pops it up into left. This ball slicing towards the line over is Klein, having some trouble, and makes the catch. Reaching back as overran it a little bit, but corrected his mistake. And there is one out. And here's Ian Clark. Ian 1 for 2. A sacrifice fly to tie the game in the top of the 5th inning to drive in Waybright. He chased a fastball way high. And he wasn't even really trying to swing. He just kind of turned into it. And he went around. Oh, 1. Bender called strike 2. Brubaker, pretty hard thrower and a lot of bite to that breaking pitch. 0-2 to Ian. Fastball, driven foul. That ball went a long ways. Well, that almost got to third base on the softball field, which isn't that far away, but in any case, a hard thrower, and Clark's got some power to go with it. Missed way high, a ball and 2 strikes. The dimension's not marked on the field here at Leo. Don't know quite how far it is to either line or to center, anywhere in the park. 1-2. Nope, that's high. And Clark was able to hold up, and that broke way late. Might have fooled the home plate umpire as well. They even count at 2-2. Knights trying to extend that 1-run lead for an extra cushion. Fastball grounded towards the shortstop, cutting it off the third baseman Jolly, and a nice throw on the run by Nick Jolly. Garrett Waybright will advance to third, and Clark is out 5-3 for the second out of the inning. And Bohada will try to drive in the run here for an insurance run. We're only in the top of the 6th still, 2 hours into the ball game. Here's a fastball, called a strike, outside edge. 2 strikeouts and a single for Christian today. Brubaker comes set, delivers the breaking ball. High pitch, called a strike. Right at the letters, called strike 2. So Christian in the hole now. Leo has the bottom of the order due up in the bottom of the 6th, and he grounds a fastball, comebacker right back at the mound. Brubaker made the catch from the seat of his pants as he slipped off the mound and throws to first to retire the side. But Norwell gets 3 in the inning on 3 hits. They take the lead, leave a runner at third. We're through 5.5. Norwell 5, Leo 4 on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
A new adventure awaits. Above the clouds, beneath the waves, among the rocks, powered by the light around us, each moment of time is precious. Go higher, deeper, further. Pursue your dreams. Powered by light. Any light never needs a battery. Citizen ProMaster. Go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
Welcome back to Leo Cedarville. It's Norwell. The road team has taken the lead in the conference opener 5-4 off of 2 in the 5th, 3 in the 6th. And the first batter in the inning is Tyler Parker, be followed by Embry. And then we'll see if they use a pinch hitter. But Caden Mann is back out there for the Knights. A little bit surprised to see him back out there as he struggled a lot in the bottom of the fifth, but just had some things didn't go his way. Missed outside, a ball and a strike. That was pitch 90 for Caden, and he has pounded the zone today, 58 for strikes. That's a very good ratio now. But the Knights have no runs to play with to keep the lead, and he missed that a mile high. The ball could still be a little wet out there, although we haven't had rain in several innings. The temperature is cooling off. There is a little bit of a breeze that has popped up here at the start of this half inning. There's a wave and a miss by Parker to even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the 2-2 quickly into his line. Called! Strike 3, a fastball on the outer edge. One away. And Easton Embry stands in. 1 for 2. Infield single to Brady. Struck out swinging his last time up, and Mann working quickly. Breaking ball called, strike 1. Very bottom of the zone, and Embry shaking his head at that one. Did not like the call. That pitch missed high. Boy, Mann is just absolutely peppering the batters here. Leo not stepping out either, just into the line quickly. The 1-1 fastball bounces in, 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3, down and away, a fastball. 3-1 to Easton Embry. Fastball flown into right. Going back is Leidig, and he will make the catch for the second out of the inning. It is a pretty comfortable catch for Leidig. Ball was relatively deep, but stayed well within the confines of this park. And now the batter is going to be Lucas Klein, who entered in left field to start the inning. So Klein is in there now and takes a breaking ball for ball 1. This next pitch will be Mann's 100th of the afternoon. Still, Andy McLean feels like it's his best chance to win. We may see Cole Lewison or somebody come in the bottom of the 7th for a save situation. Called strike there. 63 for strikes, 37 balls today, the breakdown after 100 pitches. Called strike 2. Not sure what Klein's waiting for. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and the side is retired. Boy, what an exclamation point put on by Caden Mann. That was a quick inning, and the Knights will take the lead to the 7th. Leo goes down in order in the 6th. It's 5-4 Norwell going to the final inning of play on WellsCountyVoice.com.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe in the American dream of owning a home. Having a space you can call your own. In fact, we've helped people realize that dream for over 125 years. Whether you're looking to buy your first home, refinance an existing loan, or move into something a little bigger, we believe our lending experts have the local knowledge and experience to help make your dream a reality. Apply online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Pizza Hut, our original pan dough rises fresh every day, making it crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. And now you can get our original pan as part of the $6.99 any deal. That's 2 medium pizzas with any toppings, any crust, any specialty for just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Get the $6.99 any deal at your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton.
Welcome back to Leo Cedarville. Garrison Braggie leads off the inning for the Knights, takes a ball low from Christian Brubaker, who ended the inning, came in to finish it off in the 6th for Leo. There's a strike, bottom of the knees. Mann probably done for the day, but he has 102 pitches. We'll see if they bring him back out for the 7th, but has pitched really, really well today. Breaking pitch called strike 2. Brady couldn't pull the trigger. Mann has allowed 4 earned on 6 hits, 3 walks, 8 Ks. Good day for Caden, and is in line for the win right now. Chopper towards second. It took a bad hop, and Stevens poked it right into the dirt, and it'll be an E4, and Bragy's on to lead off the 7th inning. Knights still looking for insurance. 3rd error of the day for Leo. Norwell is still perfect on defense, which means this would be their 5th perfect defensive effort in a row, and it would mean they have committed only 9 errors in 9 games on the season. That's great for a high school team averaging just 1 a game. Caden Mann, the batter, now 0 for 3. Strikeout, reached on a fielder's choice ground out. Pitch misses down low, gets away from the catcher Embry. And at second now is Breggy in scoring position on the wild pitch. Two hours and 7 minutes. Has a chance to be our longest game of the year. Mann squares to bunt, pulls back, and watches a strike. Still looking to lay down a bunt here probably, as the Knights really want to push across that run. Cole Lewison, the DH, waits on deck to be followed by Costello. Unless Leidig, take that back. Lewison is going to come back into the game as the DH. That is a ball high. The pitch missed, and they threw back down to second, tried to get Breggy. And Breggy is still down out there at second base. Kind of taking his time getting up, as he's still not sure what the issue is. But Coach Andy McLean out there to clean off the bag just to give Breggy an extra moment. Athletic trainer for Leo is kind of strolling out onto the field, seeing if Breggy needs some medical attention, which he waves off. Be back out there and ready to go now. 2 balls and a strike here to Caden Mann. With nobody out and Garrison Breggy in scoring position for Norwell here, top of the 7th in a 5-4 game. Squaring to bunt, and he missed it. And again a throw to second. This one gets into center field, but a nice backup by Tyler Parker, and it's 2-2 now. Mann couldn't get the bunt down. Now he's going to have to hit. Coach Andy McClan will call time to talk to Caden Mann for a moment. Andy, in his 6th season at the helm of this Norwell program, a storied history, record of 118 and 29 in 6 years. A lot of winning here at Norwell. 2 balls, 2 strikes as Mann steps back into the box. Brubaker comes to the plate. Called strike 3, breaking pitch. 1 away. And Mann could not get the runner over. Strikes out looking. Strikes out for the 2nd time today and the 7th time this season. It's right up there with the most on the team. Here's the pitch to Cole Lewison, who's back into the game. Watches a pitch low. Cole has walked twice and singled to right. Fastball down, which means that Cole's going to come into the game to pitch, because you lose your DH once he comes out, and he was pinch run for, so he's going to come in for the closing, trying to get the save. Fastball down, I believe that's how that's going to work. So 3-0 to Cole Lewison. This would be the first save situation for Norwell pitching staff this year. All their wins have been in blowout fashion. Ball 4 inside, and it'll be a base on balls for Lewison. But since Lewison is not into the game here, or is not in as a pitcher yet, he can't be courtesy run for, so he has to stay in the game on the bases. Leidig 1 for 3, stands in. Strikeout, fly out to center, bunt single. Took second on an error last time up. Takes a fastball at the upper echelon of the zone. And the top of the order waiting on deck for the Knights in the face of Caleb Kohler. The 0-1 from Brubaker. Misses in the dirt. Smothered by Embry. That pitch missed high, and it's 2 balls and a strike now to Levi. Brubaker does not want to load the bases for the top of the lineup. Norwell looking to add to their 1-run lead, which they gained in the 6th inning. That missed in the dirt again, and Leidig is ahead 3-1. Levi has just a couple of hits on the season. Looking for a big one right here. The 3-1. Ooh, nice breaking ball. Called strike 2, bottom of the zone. 3-2. Leidig will see a payoff pitch here from Brubaker. Cole Lewison at first, Breggy at second. The pitch. Fastball fouled straight back to the screen. Nice swing that time by Leidig. Staying alive. Five runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Knights, and 9 left aboard. 4 runs, 6 hits, 3 errors, 5 left for Leo. Brubaker comes set, checks the runner. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. The pitch was way down, and now they've got potentially Brady caught at second. He's back in there with the head-first slide as he was trying to take third, but they didn't realize that you can't go on that type of play because the drop third strike rule is not in effect with Cole Lewison still at first. So it is a strikeout for Brubaker, his second of the game. And Caleb Kohler bats now with runners at first and second, but 2 out. Breaking ball, called a strike. A lot of off-speed pitches on the first pitch of the at-bat from Leo pitching today. A lot more than normal, as a matter of fact. It's way high. Embry with a leap to keep that one from going to the backstop. Leo has this black fencing similar to Concordia here. Different than the old metal chain link. Check swing, and he went around 1-2. Tried to hold up. Did Kohler. But here we go. 1-2. Lewison at first. Brady at second. 2 out. Top of the 7th. Knights lead 5-4. That ball in the dirt. Again, blocked by Embry, who, for the most part, has done a good job today. He just really kind of struggled when they needed him the most in the 5th and 6th. Wild pitches, passed balls, nearly a throwing error. Fastball, flown to right, foul territory, and I believe it's going to fall out of play. So Kohler will stay alive. We're obstructed a little bit here from seeing right field. Players in the dugout and the dugout itself blocking a little bit of right field today. At ground level. Kohler is 0 for 2 today. Missed high, 3-2. But he has he has reached base 3 times. Once on a walk, once on a hit by a pitch, the other time on an error. First time Kohler was hit by a pitch this year. Brubaker delivers the 3-2. Fastball called strike 3, and Kohler knew it. Right at the knees. And that will keep Leo in the ball game. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Knights leading 5-4 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings. We're also providers of custom rapid weight loss programs. Lose weight fast now, 20, 30, 40 pounds, with a doctor-supervised weight loss system. To learn more or schedule an appointment, call Corrective Chiropractic today at 260-353-1400. Serving Bluffton, Yoder, Decatur, Bern, Montpelier, and the surrounding area. Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Welcome back to Leo Cedarville. The Knights have made some defensive changes as expected. Cole Lewison coming in for the save for the Knights. Moving to left field is Christian Bohetta, who moves from first, and Logan House enters the game at first, and Corbin Costello will go to the bench and will be out of the lineup. So the Knights do not have anything to work with here. They lead by just 1 run and cannot surrender any without the possibility of going to extra innings. And Lewiston will face the top of the Leo order in the faces of Stevens, Jolly, and Brubaker, who have done a nice job so far today. They have scored a couple of Leo's runs back in the first inning. So it'll be a tough part of the order for Lewiston to face.
Leading off for the Lions, number 8, Aiden Stevens.
Aiden Stevens leads it off. Aiden 1 for 1, but has reached base 3 times. Walk, hit by a pitch, single. A long marathon type of game, 2 hours, 17 minutes. Norwell leading 5-4 here on the road in the first conference game of the season. Leo is receiving votes, so this could be considered an upset for the Knights. And Lewiston misses on the first pitch just high. Cole in relief for Mann, who pitched a great game today. In line for the win. Smoked right at the second baseman, Waybright, who makes the catch as his glove went to the ground for the first out. Barreled up well, but a line out. 1 away. Nick Jolly steps in now, who was called out of the box his last time up. He bunted a pitch, and he kind of kicked it as it bounced right back up and hit him, but it was right in front of the plate, so he was definitely out of the box. The 1-0. He was squaring to bunt for a moment, but he took ball 2 low and away. Cole into the line. Ball 3. Can't walk Jolly to get to Brubaker. And he issues a 4-pitch walk to Nick Jolly. The pitcher, Brubaker, 0 for 3. Fly out, ground out, both to the right side, and a strikeout last time up. We'll see if Jolly's on the move. Probably not, trying to test the arm of Clark with 1 out here in the 7th. Leo trailing by a run. Flown towards shallow right. Leidig charging, and he will make the catch for the second out of the inning. And Jolly just back in time as Leidig with a heads-up play to try to pick Jolly off there and double him off and end the ball game. And 2 outs now. The Knights 1 out away from their 6th win of the year, and they would go to 1-0 in the conference with a huge road win here at Leo. A couple of the better teams in the conference facing off today. That pitch is a ball. It skips in, and it gets away from Clark. Jolly takes 1 base, takes a hard turn towards third. It's a wild pitch from Cole, and it'll put Jolly in scoring position here with 1 away. Tucker is 1 for 2, doubled in a run in the first inning to give Leo the early lead. Flew out and walked in his other 2 plate appearances today. And he faces Lewiston with a 1-0 count. Fastball driven to center. Back towards the gap, towards the wall, and Leidig makes the grab in the gap, and the Knights win it 5-4. Cole Lewiston closes it out in 2 hours and 20 minutes. We'll go ahead and tally up the final statistics and talk about it. This is Norwell Baseball. The Knights win today. Fly the W in ASEAN.
Are you looking for a job or know of someone who is? Peyton's Northern, a Kroger company, is now hiring. At Peyton's, you'll get a job with career advancement opportunities, employee discounts, tuition reimbursement, and educational assistance. A successful applicant will need to be 18 years of age, have the ability to work weekends, holidays, and overtime, can operate motorized equipment, complete strength and endurance testing, pass a pre-employment and background screens, work 10-hour shifts, and lift 55 pounds. At Peyton's, we offer matching 401k retirement savings, paid incentive days, personal and vacation days, and you'll receive Kroger benefits after 60 days. All qualified applicants are encouraged to apply for this opportunity online at jobs.kroger.com. Click on Logistics and Distribution Jobs and search for Bluffton. For questions, call Peyton Staffing Center at 260-827-2108 or 2109. That's jobs.kroger.com. 260-827-2108. Peyton's Northern, now hiring.
Welcome back to Leo Cedarville, wrapping things up after a 5-4 Norwell victory. The Lions had a ball that was smoked towards the gap, but Leidig and Kohler, both with excellent speed, hung up just a little bit, and time for Leidig to get over there for that last out. And we'll go ahead and run through the final statistics. On offense, we'll start with Norwell. Caleb Kohler led off today and was 0 for 3, but drove in 2 and scored twice as well with a walk and a strikeout, hit by a pitch once, stole a bag as well. Garrett Waybright had a nice day at the plate, 2 for 3, a couple of singles and an RBI and scored. Belden Glasgow 0 for 3 with a walk. Ian Clark 1 for 3, a single and an RBI. Christian Bohetta 1 for 4, a single. Breggy 1 for 3 with a single. Caden Mann 0 for 4. Cole Lewison 1 for 1 with a single, walked 3 times. Levi Leidig 1 for 4 with a run scored, struck out twice today for the Knights. On the mound, Caden Mann gets the win. He goes to 2-0 on the season, I believe. That is correct. And allows 4 earned runs on 6 hits, walks 3, struck out 8. Cole Lewison comes in for the 3-out save in the 7th and threw just 9 pitches and did walk Nick Jolly on 4 pitches, but worked around that to end the ball game. The first save for any player this year for the Knights. For Leo, offensively, it was Aiden Stevens 1 for 2 with a single. Nick Jolly was 0 for 2, but walked twice. Christian Brubaker 0 for 4. Nick Tucker 1 for 3 with a double and an RBI. AJ Restivo 2 for 3, 2 singles, 2 driven in. Max Minnick 1 for 3 with a single. Tyler Parker 0 for 3. Easton Embry 1 for 3 with a single. Ryan Hackworth 0 for 2, and Lucas Klein 0 for 1. On the mound today, Ryan Hackworth, the starter, and really pitched pretty good. Allowed 2 earned runs on 3 hits, walked 4, struck out 5, 87 total pitches, but is not charged with the loss. That'll be to Nate Myers, who gave up a run in an inning, or actually gave up 3 runs, 2 of them earned on 4 hits, walked 1, struck out 1. Christian Brubaker came in for the last 2, and did not allow any earned runs, didn't allow any hits either, walked 1 and struck out 3. Norwell comes up with 2 in the 5th, 3 in the 6th for a total of 5 runs on 7 hits, and another great day on defense. No errors again for the 5th consecutive game. They've now committed 9 errors in as many games on the season, but they left 11 on base today. Didn't come back to cost them today. Leo gets 2 in the 1st to take the lead and retook the lead with 2 in the 5th. Norwell battled back from 2-run deficits twice in this game. Leo coming up with 4 runs on 6 hits. They committed 3 errors, which cost them, and left 6 aboard. Today's game time, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Well, that'll do it here from Leo. Norwell back in action on Thursday. Renovations planned to be done as the Knights will take on Belmont, another conference opponent at home, trying to get all those renovations done, the new backstop, the new screen, the row of stadium seats as well, as they try to get all that finished before Thursday. They're working hard today, but they will go for their 2nd conference win against another very good team. Belmont had a nice start to this season, so we'll see. But Belmont's certainly going to give Norwell a challenge. It's a big win for the Knights over a Leo team that received votes here this week in the IHSBCA 3A poll. The final score one more time. I'll be back online with you on Thursday and Friday as well. Norwell 5, Leo 4. On behalf of the entire WellsCountyVoice.com crew, this is Derek Decker saying so long and God bless.
We hope you enjoyed this high school sports broadcast on the Voice Sports Network. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
The preceding production is property of Voice Enterprises, and all rights are reserved worldwide. Thank you for listening to this production of Voice Enterprises, taking media in a new direction.